Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream, the channel, and everything on this side of the void that involves chaos. My name is the Dark King King. We're here to do video game challenges, play video games, and all things, and all that kind of fun stuff. Today we're continuing our endeavors through Diddy Kong Racing, and as you guys were with me last time, those of you that were able to watch it, we got ourselves a successful duel against Wizpig. We got all of the chunks for the Wizpig amulet, and of course we beat him. Granted, on our second attempt, which is still surprising. But we're not done yet, because the man escaped into space. So, we gotta chase after him. But we still have a couple things to do. We have to do one more trophy race, one more trophy challenge, and then we gotta go after him in space. But before we even get to fight him again, we have to do the time trials. So, here's hoping it takes us less time than we're hoping, but I don't know. Enough lollygagging around. We got some races to do. And a lot to win. But let's get on with it. Alright. That's all right and all set. Right. We're still bringing the mouse. She's carried us a lot, to be honest, in this playthrough. 39 balloons, full fight against Wizpig, all four of the legendaries. I need a plane, sir. Thank you. Now, to be fair, I also could have just done both the trophy challenge and the trophy race in the previous part, but I wanted enough of them to know that we could, beat the game, get ourselves all set up for the next part. So, Dragon Forest. But yeah, we still have to do the trophy challenge, we still have to do the trophy race, and then we get to go to space. Smoky Castle. Alright. Grab and go. Alright, just gonna grab the points. Get back up the... I missed. Back up top. Alright. Go back around. Here's me. Conquer. Thank you. Just gonna take this and be on my way. Guess someone did the mountain. No, never mind. Someone did the line. Quick drift. Alright, just need 2 more passes. And we are golden. Just the golden bananas. Oh, come back. That was a waste of one of those. Hey, Pink, how's it going? Good to see you. That was a blind fire. Grab the 1, maybe the 2. Eat the missile conquer. Up we get. Nice. So it's the last piece of the TT amulet. We'll need this for later. One first prize. Lovely. Use to enter the TT door. That will be explained when we get to space. Alright. Now, trophy race. Wrong door. This way.
Trophy race.
Start up with Windmill Plains.
Boulder Canyon.
Boulder Canyon. Alright, starting off with Boulder Canyon. Okay. How bad can this go? And guys, don't forget as well, we still have to do all of the time trial runs before we fight, before we get to the end of the game. Not to mention we're also doing all of Adventure 2, which will include another round of the time trials, so I'm doing everything in this run. On the return trip, I'm just doing the base game. We do this with Banjo. Or, let me rephrase. Just to get all the main, we're not going to do anything with the time trials. We'll still do the whole game, but I think one time trial run, both Adventure 1 and Adventure 2, will be more than enough for me for maybe a lifetime. And the only thing I know about the Adventure 2 run, if someone can correct me on this, is that the entire overworld map, I don't know if it's the overworld map or it's just the race courses, are all mirrored. Now that being said, does that include the boss maps? The boss races, rather. So if that's the case, I'm going to have to relearn a whole lot more than just the main course. Or the course layouts, at least. I'm sure somebody knows the details of that. Fancy mounts. Whee! Log. Log. Oh, darn you, TT and Banjo. That's fine. I will make the lead back.
Greenwood Village.
Greenwood Village. Alright. Timber the Tiger. I will not be beaten by a crocodile. Crunch is a crocodile, right? I don't think I've ever asked that question, all things considered. He's got to be either a crocodile or an alligator. I mean, that's... It makes sense for him to be a crocodile. Somebody who knows the lore of all these characters will know more about this than I will. Or rather, the origin of all of it. Quick turn. Maintain the lead and stay ahead of TT. Alright, we recovered. Nice. Pretty sure he's still ahead of us. Okay, by 2 points. Not too bad.
Windmill planes.
Windmill planes. Alrighty. Just gotta keep the momentum. That's all I need to do at this point. Oh, here we go, host. He probably smells all the tomato sauce and spaghetti today. And she blends so well into my shirt. Ah, dang it. Diddy Kong and TT are holding it strong against me. Not want to jinx myself. Gotta keep the pace, gotta keep the momentum. Also, someone is paying for bets, so while they're running the scores for the next race, I'm gonna divert my attention for a minute. So I'm pretty sure I have to win, basically, I think both races in order to catch TT and win first. Alright, me and TT are tied. I have to win here.
Haunted Woods.
Alright. TT, I'm not losing to you. That is not happening. I may want attention right now, but I need to focus. I'm sorry. Stay. No, Banjo, you don't rob me! I will not be robbed of this victory. Alright. If anything, Banjo getting to second place took TT out of the runnings. Or made his chances at least lower into the race. Alright. With that now done, someone is exceedingly greedy with their attention today. But I mean, all of you that are out there that are pet lovers will understand that plight. Cheeky
kicked my microphone out.
Now that we're here, there we go. You know, I probably would have better off like pick a car instead. Welcome to Spaceland, everybody. Now, how this works is we have to do all of this in order, because normally when we have a bunch of balloons, when we're at the ground level, we could easily just jump from area to area, so unfortunately we have to do all of this in order. To believe, we go to Space Dust Alley.
Space Dust Alley.
The maps here aren't too difficult, but I mean, if you got to this point in the game, you've got at least hopefully somewhat of a decent handle on the controls. Or if anything, if not now, if not then you're gonna need to have a mastery of them now, because you need to have really good control. Or at least a good understanding of it, I feel. Also be able to make use of the shortcuts at the same time. But I mean, at the same time, if you've also gotten here, you're here for the long haul, so you're committing to get to the end of the game. And I could potentially fight the final boss and then go back and do the time trials, but I want to do it all in a row before I move on to the Adventure 2 run. Or part of the run, at least. Like I said, game plan is to do all of this place, or all of Spaceland, so to speak. And then we'll go back down, do all the time trials, which thankfully we'll have to do one round of them. It's just some of them are going to be a little more difficult than others. And again, my grudge specifically is the hovercraft areas. I'm sure many of you have much easier times doing hovercraft. Or using the phrasing was completely wrong. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. To Dark Moon Caverns. I think this is probably the harder of the four races. If not for like the base routes, at least I think for the instance specifically for doing the silver coins. Because they're all very sporadically placed. face first into that ceiling. Alright, maybe it's just the silver coin chunk of it that's more difficult than the race itself. I don't want to jinx it quite yet. Or I don't want to jinx it at all. I don't even want to jinx it, period. Nice. Very good. This is for you. Spaceport Alpha? Yep.
Spaceport Alpha.
Go along with this missile. Caught myself with the boost. I also don't know how that worked. I mean, I hit the boost when I was getting shot. And it still counted. Not gonna judge, just gonna thankfully move on. Almost jumped in. Final home stretch. Alright, we got this. Alright. This is for you. Star City. I think I like this one the most out of the 4 levels.
Star City.
Between actually this one or Space Dust Alley. Gonna not boost. It's also a very simplistic course, so it's not too complicated. I guess in simplistic comparison to what they could have used. Also, if you fall off of that bridge, getting up here, you may as well just start the race over, because it's extremely difficult to get back there. Or get back up after you land on it. I know you're cute and all, but I need to see where I'm going. Can you sit like over here? Thank you. Alright, back around. Whee!
Space dust out.
All the silver coins. Nice. Pretty sure there's two routes I have to do here, so I'm gonna do the bottom one first. Yeah. Sit down, Dino. Alright, the other two should be relatively easy to get to. This one's on the left of the fire. And then I think it's right there. It is. Nice. Again, like I said before in the previous part, if you get motion sick relatively easy, and these flying stitches are not doing anything to help you, then I would suggest you look away during the plane races. I don't want anyone to get sick from motion blur. I can imagine what that was like if you're a kid. Like, you get you get easily motion sick and play something like this. Just you turning the camera so quickly. I mean, that would just be the pause the game, walking away from it for a while. At least that was my thing. How would you guys cope with that when you guys were kids? I mean, there's also like 1,000 different ways to deal with motion sickness. You know what? I should just do it all at one point. So, I think we should have my plans. I'm gonna do the time trials last out of everything. Beat the game. Well, I'll do the trophy. I'll do this rest of the silver challenge in the trophy race. I'll do the time trials afterwards, and then I'll move on to Adventure 2. Because normally the gameplay, like I said before in the previous part, you don't get drumstick until you beat the game, and you can unlock it by finding a special soul. I believe he's a frog, and then you just run him over and you free him, and he's no longer, frog. But TT you actually have to unlock by having to do all of the time trials. So everything in Dino Domain, Snowflake Mountain, Sherbet Island, Dragon Forest, and of course Spaceland. But once you've gone all of the time trials, then you can play as him. And this is from an outside perspective, because I don't think I've ever played very much as him. He has to be one of the more difficult characters to play as. I mean, he's got incredible speed, and he's a heavier character. So he's harder to move around. I feel like he's also harder to control. Yeah, I seriously think the silver coin with this round specifically is the harder one to do. Who's in front? Conquer? Conquer's in front? Out of everyone, I would not expect Conquer to be the one leading this charge. Oh, he got sent backwards. Alright, now it's just me and Con. Just need that one coin. Got the cut across here. Got it. No, I'm gonna get hit. Maybe it's not as hard as I thought. I don't know why I remembered that one being so much more difficult. I think also at the same time, I think because when I first actually beat the game, I was going to I think all of Spaceland blind. Because I always struggled with Blubber and Bluey. Smoky and Tricky were relatively easy to deal with. But I also didn't want to bother with all the trophy challenges.
Spaceport Alpha.
Or maybe it was Spaceport that was more difficult than Dark Moon. I don't think it was Spaceport. Also getting shoved in various directions didn't help either. Catch up. One's over there. One's in the upper side. Is Tip Top all the way in front? Or is it Timber? It's Timber. Yeah, it must be Timber. I think he's got the green cards. It is Tim. What the heck's with the model? Alright, caught Timber. make an embankment turn. And take this side. Alright, I'm good. Almost choked it. Almost choked it. This is for you. Okay. Oops. How about that? There we go. Alright. Star City.
Star City.
Let me still click on the next one. Got it. Alright, just the one. That's all it is. Alright, I got this. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, I got this. You cannot make up your mind today, can you? There we go. I must have. Thank you. I guess we're doing it now then. Alright, mental notes, time trials, and trophy race. Yeah, I'm gonna be the one who beats you. I will not lose to a pig. Not again, at least. First man races me on foot, next races me on a rocket. I'm not quitting. I'm telling you, real far behind. Am I gonna give up? Okay, how about a quick restart? We do it again. That's a great way to start this off. Second attempt. I just remember it being so much harder. Which means that's not going to be any bit easier when we get to Adventure 2. Right then. I guess, wow. Alright then. Doge. Tricky off of the dinosaurs. Oopsie. I mean, where those two came from. Oh, that's not tricky. I feel like I know the answer, but I don't want to ask at the same time. Drumstick. E and TT. Conquer. Pretty sure that was Timber riding Smokey. Yep, there's Diddy Kong. Still out there. Alright, round 2 of the credits. But I'm pretty sure this one includes everything from Spaceland. Someone's very attention hog today. Cat's tail turned off my microphone. So like I said, yeah, it includes a lot of the Spaceland maps. Or all the Spaceland maps, at least. Stamper. Stamper siblings? In this case. To be continued. Four-wheel drive off-road. Part 2 more grip on off-road with all my best times. I'm sure speedrunners look at these times and are like, I could do better than that. I mean, the speedruns on this game alone are insane. I think someone actually did. I think I saw a speed run of this with Banjo before. This work a lot. This work a lot easier with the shortcuts and the techniques. Now, does that happen very often when I get the good rolls? Maybe not, but I've also never attempted to speedrun anything. I don't even know if I could even do well with speedrunning games. I want to play them just to play them. I don't want to do them quickly. I mean, effectively is one form, but I digress. Alright. We still got one more thing to do in Venture 1 before we can move on. We have the Spaceland Trophy Race, and we have all of the time trials. I at least want to attempt them all. Whether or not we actually get them, whether or not we get them is a different story. Still bringing the mouse. Not done with it yet. Plus, now that we've also done all of this. Alright. Actually, I think we'll end on the Spaceland Trophy Race. Let's start with the time trials. Alright, how bad is this gonna go?
Dino domain.
I mean, I do it once, I don't have to do it again.
Hi there, I'm TT. Time trial on. See you there.
Alright, let's start it off.
Ancient Lake.
Best time is under a minute. I think my best time was like 58 seconds. But I'm pretty sure all the items are off. It's just a battle against the ghost. That's all it is. So we'll see how long that goes and how long it lasts. Probably should be drifting. I've also never been very good at the drift mechanics in this game, honestly. Oh, I missed it. Alright, I did get around the same time. But I need to beat it in order to get the record on it. There's my best time.
You can do this. Go for it.
I feel like I've already lost so much time. I'm gonna try that again.
Keep going. You can do this. Lap 2. Go for it.
I did it. Alright. Let's go to Jungle Falls.
Jungle Falls.
Hold on. We're gonna turn it on for each of these. Hold on, come back here.
Time trial. Hi there.
I feel like I have to do that for each of these. That's gonna be a little bit annoying if that comes the case.
Fossil Canyon.
Was it also knowing a lot of the shortcuts will be helpful for cutting down the time.
Lap 2. Final lap.
Did beat that one.
Finish.
Okay.
Time trial on. Time trial up.
Hold on. Excuse me?
Hi, time trial on.
There we go. Like I said, I want to attempt to just try to... I want to attempt to try them. If I beat them, even better.
Jungle
But
Falls.
the overall goal is at least just to attempt the time trials. I do, yeah, like I said beforehand, I already have TT from a previous run of the game, so if I don't need to unlock it again, there's no point in doing it a second time.
Lap 2.
Ah. Okay, that didn't work.
Lap 2.
I mean, I can really open up boost.
Final lap.
Almost got it. Come on, I can get there. Nice. All right.
Hi there. Time trial on.
Now chopped up Akino. A distance ahead of him. Whether or not I can keep it is a different story. I do like the animations he has when he's on screen, though, with TT. You get the high boost or whatnot. Ooh. Rate record. Nice. Okay. Dino domain is done. To Snowflake Mountain. But first.
Select your abracadabra.
Thank you.
Snowflake Mountain. Hi there. I'm TT. Time trial on.
It's first one, Frost Peak.
Everfrost Peak.
I think also one thing where I like the time trials a little bit more is that there's less stress against you. It's just you and the road, or you and the course, rather. I mean, it's just a me thing. Just gotta keep the momentum going. Like I said at the very beginning of the first part, Pipsy's top speed is not the best. It's all about the handling and the acceleration with her. So when I do the next run, when I have to play as Banjo, I'm going to have to learn how to play a whole new play style. Because I'm sure there's a tier list of like the best characters. I think it's like Pipsy, Tip Tup, and actually TT is one of the better characters. I think it's just because he's such a heavyweight. Or I'm wrong. I feel like his handling is not good, but then I think I've only played as Pipsy, honestly. So playing anything other than Pipsy is going to be definitely new for me anyways. One thing I do know is that I've heard a lot of that is Crunch, our Cornelian friend, is just bad. I don't know why that is. I think it's just handling is just not good. Maybe that's just the case. Gotta turn on the time trial again.
Time trial. Hi there. Time trial up.
Turn that back on. Hey.
Hi there. Time trial.
Walrus Cove.
Walrus Cove.
It's Christmas time. You know, given the amount of heat that we've had the last couple of weeks, I wouldn't actually mind a little bit of cooler weather. But I don't know, what do you guys think? I mean, like, you probably might as well live probably where I do, so... I think in the rich perspective of just, like, hot versus cold weather, you can only take off so many layers when it comes to the heat. You can keep adding more layers on in winter. Unlucky. Indeed. Ah. This is gonna be difficult if I can do this. There we go. Good boost. Not excited about attempting these with the hovercraft. I got it. Pretty sure the jump is only specifically for the hovercraft. You can't get much of a... Because again, I think that same button is the drift on the car. Better than the first one, at least. Yeah, I'm catching this guy with Pepsi. Actually, I do think he is using my time. I think whatever my best one is. No, I'm pretty sure the time trial is based on what it is, so... Oh, I think I choked it. Yeah. Nope, I don't want to do it again. Yeah.
Hi there. I'm TT.
Snowball Valley. There we go. This away.
Snowball Valley.
Alright, I got it on this one, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting into the music. almost choked it.
Time trial. Hi there. I'm cheating.
Frosty Village. Lovely.
Frosty Village.
Full send. I feel like there's more ways to get more momentum with this versus the other ones. That still wasn't a fast enough lap. Got it. I'm way ahead of TT though. I didn't save myself the frustration. I think I'm going to avoid doing the time trial runs on Adventure 2. I think I'm just going to do the main game as it is, so the trophy races. I hit the wall. I had to open my mouth and really run. Maybe not. Yeah, catch up. As I was saying, I think I'm just going to do the main game, trophy races, everything for that for Adventure 2. So, I think I'm going to skip doing the time trials for both games. I think if there's something else that comes up, or if there's new records to beat, then I'll do it, but I'm pretty sure time trials are only affected specifically for Adventure 1. If there's any benefits from doing it on both sides. I could also be wrong if someone wants to point that out. If there is another benefit. I mean, aside from bragging rights. I'm pretty sure there is bragging rights for that.
Sherbet Island.
Alright. Hello. Alright, let's get it over with.
Time trial. Hi there. I'm cheating.
Time trial.
Whale Bay. You can do this. Keep going. Go for it. Unlucky. You can do this. Lap 2. Go for it.
Yeah, my best ghost going up against me right now.
Not a game. Keep going. Final lap. Not a game.
Gotcha.
Keep going. You can do this. Not a game.
Pretty good tandem though, honestly. 108. Man. Alright, I'm gonna do Pirate Lagoon first before
Time
I
trial.
do
Hi there.
Treasure Caves and Crescent Island.
Pirate Lagoon.
I missed the boost. That face. There we go. Just be careful. I don't even know if the time trial bot actually, for the DT bot, whatever it is that does the best, like, fastest time. I don't even know if they do the green boost. I thought they only do the purple one. I could also be wrong again. Because I don't know how they set up the time trials. Record. Nice. Okay. Not bad. I'm breaking a couple of records. Now we have Crescent Island.
Time trial. Hi there.
Nice.
Crescent Island.
Let's see if I can do it. I missed it. He does do the shortcut. Yeah, I think I've lost the time trial here. Better. Could catch him. Maybe I can. Oh. Well, I threw that one away. I'm not worried about that one. Like I said, I'm just attempting to do time trials.
Time trial.
I don't expect to win them all. If I need to win them for points in Adventure 2, then I'll figure that out when I get there. That's the problem for a later day. But I think there's also a way to beat my old records that I have, so if I can do that, even more of a benefit. And if I can beat them on mirrored mode, that'd be even more interesting. I mean, who knows? The game might actually be easier on a mirrored playthrough, but that is a question for later that I don't have the answer for. Sub 1 minute. Nice. Alright. We move on to Dragon Forest. Whoops, where am I going? There we go. Nope.
Dragon Forest. Time trial. I see you there.
Out face. Very good. Alright. Relying purely on the boosts here. And the bananas. Again, I don't want to say much because I don't want to jinx myself at the same time. I'm sure many of you have probably done the same thing when playing games, like you're in the middle of a tense moment, whatever the case is, boss fight, race, or something. And you just don't want to speak. Nice. New record. Cool. Alright. Should do Boulder Canyon first. Do all the ones I don't like right off the rip. Maybe just get them out of the way.
Boulder Canyon.
I have a 40-second of this. Interesting. The first second record, I should say. Missed that one. Oh, it's a trap, that's why. Yeah, I do not like the controls of this. How did I get a less than a sub 40 record on this play on this one? I think I'm just gonna skip this one. No, I gotta at least try it. I'm gonna try to complete it.
Time trial. I'll see you there.
Let me go back. I can't not finish one time trial.
Hold the key.
I gotta at least attempt to finish it. If anything can like beat my old record, would be something. Alright, it was better than last time. The lab work I think was like 3980 something. So actually pretty close. Which is surprising, honestly. Mainly using the bumps to get my position better. Wow, I actually beat my old record. Both in the lap and that. Very nice. Okay. Never mind. Didn't think I was gonna do that.
Time trial. Hi there. See you there.
Let's do Greenwood Village next. One with Haunted Woods.
Greenwood Village.
Excuse me. Just gonna cut the corners. Or I should have those bananas. Good. Good momentum. Because I think the overall objective to get ET, you have to beat like whatever the staff time is. So if you can beat that time, then you win your own. So you have to make sure you have to win whatever it is. So. I've also not played enough with Adventure 2 to know if there's any time trial points. I mean, if there is, then that's fine. I can attempt to beat that. But I digress. Nice. Race record. Cool. Alright, one more. Haunted Woods. Then we'll go to Spaceland to do the time trials there, and then we'll end with the trophy race. Then we'll be perfect enough time slots, and we can end the highlights. We can get ourselves prepared for what's going to be inevitable pain. It could honestly be relatively simple for Adventure 1 and Adventure 2. I'm just making it harder for myself. into the wall. Inside. Did it again. Nice. Alright, to Spaceland. I don't know if that's okay. It's gonna be one of those things where if I say it wrong, it's gonna get flat. Never mind. I guess it'll just be a good question for myself, because if it is something else, then...
Future Funland.
Future Funland. That's what it's called. Future Funland. Well, I need to apologize to everyone that's been watching because I've been saying it wrong the whole time.
Space Dust.
Because Spaceland is a Mario Party 2 board. Shortcuts. Because you gotta do the shortcuts. Almost got it with the holder. Nice. Alright, Spaceport Alpha, I think?
Time trial on. Spaceport Alpha.
Embankment turns all the time. missed that again. It's too low. Let me actually get use this time. There we go. Through. Right through it. Ooh, I got the best lap. Nice. Let's see. Let's do Darkened Caverns next.
Time hi there. See you there.
I just drove right into blind fire. No big deal. I'd have just stood there. And then hit the rock. What did I just say? The wall rock. The wall rock. My brain melted for a minute. Because I knows why else the reason why I didn't use that first boost normally. Yeah, this one is definitely harder if you want to get good time. Or you want to get a sub time. That was a weird angle. Just roll on the wall. Yeah, that one's definitely harder to do. Full 3 seconds ahead. Come back here.
Time trial. See you there. See you there.
Star City.
Star City.
And off we go. I don't even remember how I actually ended up beating them the Tundras the first time. I think I just had to sit down and spend probably a good few hours. I mean, I think the Dino Domain and the Dragon Forest ones were relatively simple. Surprising in comparison to, like, what was it? Actually, even the, I don't know, I think it all depends. Like, I think each area had its own difficult time trial to do. They were all difficult in their own way, honestly. Wow. Okay. I think also why I didn't have a ton of practice when I first started these, so I think having played the game again, beating it a couple times and then doing it now, I think it's at least given me some practice, so it's not as difficult as it used to be. I feel like that's also that's definitely the case with anything. Like, you play the game enough, you get good at it, it becomes easier. But even then, there's still going to be things that trip you up. Both are faster. Very nice. Okay. Trophy race. That is it.
Trophy race.
Pen with the whole course of future Funland. What his plan was. The shortcut down here. Just gonna maintain the lead now. That's all I gotta do. And then I go get this one, and then I go to full speed. It will. One saw that. I'm sure somebody saw that. Someone's gonna clip it, or I'm gonna clip it, or something. Just well, that was a waste. I think that's a regular question, didn't I? Alright. To Dark Moon Caverns?
Dark Moon Caverns.
Yes. Okay. Tip Top. Dang it, it's Tip Top. I don't know what that boost was. Just ran right off the edge. I'm fine. Off I go. Bunker. Refused to be beaten. Very nicely done. Spaceport Alpha?
Star City.
Star City. We're ending on Spaceport? Oh boy. Oops. Almost messed it up. I got it, I got it. Playing traps as much as I can.
Spaceport Alpha.
Spaceport Alpha. I hit the wall and the ceiling. I'm fine. Maybe. Ow. Well, this sucks. Alright, I need a wicked comeback here. I can do this. I think I need to get at least third in order to win the whole thing. So Conquer up there. If I can catch Conquer, I think I can win. Crowd is closing in. Diddy Kong, I think, is long gone. Oh no, did I throw it from this race alone? There's no way. How bad did I lose? Even with getting 5th, I still had enough points for the first 3. I'll take it. I should have easily lost that game. Alright. Well, that is it. At least for this adventure. Now we set ourselves up to do everything again, but I think exponentially harder. Alright, how bad is this gonna be? If anything, I think at least getting all the preliminaries set up, getting a couple of extra balloons. I think, if anything, doing one race, at least to get our foot in the door of how this is gonna go. Probably be optimal, I think. It can't be that bad.
I am the genie of the island. I'm here to help you. Good luck.
Thank you for your words of advice. But first, let's do the essentials.
Hello, friend. Select your V. Abracadabra. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you. Alright, silver balloons instead of the gold ones. Great start. Pretty sure it's just 4. Plus, now that we're in Adventure 2, I think we can also skip the cutscenes a little bit more. Oops. Here we can't go that way. Alright. Let's do one race. One.
Dino domain.
This can't go that poorly, can it? Alright, here we go.
Ancient lake.
Oh, this is already gonna be throwing my brain off. Again, the whole thing's in mirror mode. I missed it. So I think the better question I have at the moment is this, if this is just the main courses, I'm interested to see if we have to do the entirety of the boss races again in mirrored mode, or those are neutral. Which if the boss races are in mirrored as well, that means the Wizpig fights are going to be that much more difficult. Yeah, I'm going to have to rewire my brain to do all of this in mirror mode. But it's fine, we got this. Hopefully. Is it silver or is it diamond? I don't know. Or the... I don't know. I don't think the trophy challenges should be any bit different. I mean, they shouldn't change too much. But I think that's going to be a good point to stop the game for now. I know we are cutting in a little bit earlier than we normally would do for the 3-hour marker, but I want to end off on this good note because it'll make it easier for a transition in the next run. So, until then, hope you guys enjoyed today. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow all that fun jazz so we know you guys are enjoying it. And I can continue playing, I can continue showing off this kind of stuff to you guys, and we can sow more chaos whenever we need to. And until next time, guys, remember, the Void is always willing to listen to those who want to be heard. I'm willing to listen, and I'm willing to hear you guys out. Have a great night, guys. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.